everyone on the CK blog. I'm so excited to be over here with you today, and I decided I wanted to do a video with you to show you what my passion is, I'm really into, and maybe give you a little tip and trick, and I also have a fun giveaway at the end of this. So let's get started. What I'm going to talk to you about is mixed media. And mixed media, you're seeing it everywhere. I know it is the hot thing. I've been doing mixed media forever, but right now, I mean, you are probably hearing things about it, seeing it in different people's layouts and journals and mini books and home decor pieces, and I want to give you a little tip, a little trick on adding a little mixed media to your layouts. You can see here I've got this finished. This is my daughter, one of the Coon kids, JC Claire, and this is a very mixed media layout. And I have started with the Pink Paisley butterfly collection. I love it. It was really busy, so I took it and I kind of whitewashed it down a little bit, leaving the corners a little more exposed with the color. But I wanted your eye to kind of lead into her and into the collaged area, which is another mixed media thing, is the collaging. Another thing that makes this mixed media is, you can see I've used paint here, there, and everywhere. I've collaged. I've used my Teresa Collins stamp maker stamps that I've just made, and you can get those for free right now over on Teresa Collins's blog if you didn't know about that. But this, the banner one, is one of the free ones for April, and so is the notes. So I've incorporated those. I've incorporated some canvas. So there's actually fabric on this, some die cuts, some floral ribbon. That's Webster's pages right there. But what I want to talk with you guys about today is stuff that is called modeling paste. And you can see I have these dots on this paper, and they are actually raised and textured, and they give a really, I'm going to try to get you some good camera angles there, a really cool feel to your layout. So I want to show you how I go about doing this. I use what I call a mask, and I always just take, you can buy masks. I mean, there are some wonderful companies out there that have them. Crafters Workshop is one I can definitely think of right off the top of my head. You also can get a lot from, I think Prima's got them out now. But I make my own a lot, and how I do that is using my die cut machine, and I use my Cricut. This is done, I did this with the Gypsy. You can see all these little dots that I just cut into a manila folder. And all I did was I took my Gypsy, hooked it up to my Cricut, and did a fill page with those little circles. That's all you have to do. Cut them out and just pull it right off, and you have got yourself a mask. Now you could do all kinds of shapes. This was used with the Gypsy Wondering. I think that's the cartridge that I use that's already on your Gypsy if you have them, but there are tons of cartridges that have circles on them. You're not going to have a problem with that. But I have done anything and everything that you can think of, all kinds of shapes to fill, you know, and make myself a mask. So that's step one. I get that all cut out. I'm going to put that down there, and then I am going to grab what I usually, again, manila. I'm really big on the manila. It's very heavy. It's great for mixed media. It holds up very well. So I'm just going to grab another piece of manila folder here for you, just the manila file folder. Set that down, and then as you can see, my mask is going to fit right over that. Now, this is the brand that I am currently using of the modeling paste. This is a mixed media product. You're going to find this more, let me get that turned right for you. You're going to find this more in the areas of Michael's or Hobby Lobby or wherever you shop, your art supply store, where the more fine art things are. And this is Liquitex Basics, so this is kind of what they would consider like a student grade modeling paste, and it's more than fine. There's lightweight modeling paste. You know, Golden has out their brand of it. Currently right now, this was on sale, I'll be honest, and I grabbed the coupon and used this. So it's really neat. If you've ever spackled or anything like that, patched a hole in your wall, that's kind of what this stuff is, and I imagine that stuff would work fine. I've never used that, I've always bought, but you could always try that. just take this and squeeze it out and just get yourself a nice pile on there. And then, okay, honest confession here. I am a fingers girl. I just get my hands messy and I'm going to scrape or put this on like that. Now, if you had a credit card or something like that, you could always use that to scrape this across. But for me, I have to stay true to myself and just use the fingers. So, sorry if I freak anybody out like this, but I love a good mess on my hand. So here we go. I just take this and I start swirling it on, and it will just fill in those masking holes like so. And I want these to be a little bit thick, and you could make them smooth. You could go through and do this and make them textury with like little peaks on them. I'm sure, you know, there's all kinds of things that you could do this as far as making texture and surface. And that's what the mixed media is really all about, is giving yourself lots of textures. And it's a lot about enjoying the process of making whatever you're making. This becomes a very tactile and fun way to just kind of have fun and play. Pretend you're a kid again with these mixed media techniques. So we've got that all covered. Totally easy, you guys. I'm just going to lift up my manila folder and you will see we have polka dots. How cool is that? Now, they are raised. You can see that they've got a raised texture to them. This modeling paste, this mixed media medium modeling paste, you can add things to it before I would ever put it on. I could have mixed in some acrylic paints and gave it color already. You know, it doesn't have to go on just white. You can customize it. I went ahead and just did this white, and what I will do is I will hit this with my heat gun and it will dry, and after it's dried I go over it with whatever acrylic paint color I want that goes with my layout, and I will paint it all the way over on top of that. I let that dry again, take some inking tools, you know, a blending ink, and then I lightly will go over just hitting the raised surfaces of the dots, and that gave it that age distressed and textured look. Also, you can ink, you know, around your edges. I do that a lot also, so that it kind of pops off the page. But it's a really nice way to incorporate a mixed media technique into your layouts. So that's just a little handy dandy tip I have from you, or from me to you, down here in the Paper Life studio. And after this, you know, I'm going to tell you guys bye, but I want you to listen along because or watch along. I have a video up next that shows my upcoming class on mixed media techniques. Totally demystifying all kinds of techniques that you can use in your crafting, layouts, scrapbooking that is the mixed media. We're going to take you step by step in the video and actually talk to you about what art journaling is, and that's where I practiced a lot of my mixed media techniques. And I really, really hope to see you in class. We are going to be starting here in May, and we would love to have you join along with us and learn all kinds of neat stuff with mixed media. See you later from the Paper Life. Life journaling, what is that, you ask? Well, I'm so excited to be able to explain to you in this new online class that we have going over at The Paper Life. You can find The Paper Life at www.thepaperlife.com, and there'll be a direct link to this class, Life Journaling, that you can also read a little bit more about it if you're still on the fence after I give you this little brief introduction. And, you know, feel free to email me too. I'm at Amy Kuhn. I'm at acs1174@aol.com. I'd be more than happy to explain more to you. We have got this thing jam-packed full of video. That is how I like to teach. So it's going to be loaded with videos that you'll watch, be inspired by, along with a few PDF handouts also, and lots of resources for you to continue your education. But let's go back to the question, okay? What is a life journal? I'm going to grab mine over here. This is my life journal that I have going currently. I actually have a lot of life journals, but this one's the current one. You'll see a lot in the video of me working inside of this. Here's a page right here. And another one that you will also see. This one will be on the video actually. We'll do this one together live. And let me tell you what life journals are to me. My life journal is my everything. It's my catch-all. It's my therapy tool. It's my have fun tool. It's my play thing. And I am a scrapbooker. That's where my heart and soul starts in all this crafting end of things. But needless to say, I have kind of discovered I've been keeping an art journal my whole life. And it is sort of a scrapbook. It is sort of a place for me to practice my techniques. It's a great place for me to, go through and kind of dig deeper into stuff that might be going on in my life that I need to address and think about. And it also helps me, I'm really using my art journal or my life journals to live just more consciously that I want a better, happier, more fulfilled life. And they're doing that for me. Now, here is what life journaling is not. It's not scary. I promise you, I'm very safe. You're going to be right down here in my Paper Life studio with me. I'm going to hold your hand through all of this. And it is not for specifically an artist. After you get done with life journaling class, you may find that you become an artist. I'm a big believer in the school of thought that art is something that is learned and an artist is developed, and I'm going to give you those tools and keys to learning how to become that. And all you're going to be left with is a wonderful piece of equipment to practice and develop and become what you might want to be in that. Now, that being said, for all of you who are already art journaling, this is also an inspiration class. You're going to see how myself, another art journaler, life journalist, journals, get inspiration from me, maybe different ways of doing things or more techniques, further things like that. And like I said, so, just because you don't have to be an artist or you might be an artist already, you can do this at any level, this life journaling. And, if you're really wanting to become an art journalist and use that to especially help other aspects of your creativity, like as far as my scrapbooking has been enhanced so much by the skills and the concepts I've learned. And that's another thing that I really kind of focus on in this class is design principles and design tips and design techniques and design theories. That way you walk away with this knowing things that artists and people that have been trained to be artists know, that help you get ahead in the game if you're wanting to really focus on your art. Another thing, I am formerly in a previous life before I became mommy and the host and owner of the Paper Life. A lot of you know I spent quite a few years, and my degree is in social work with a concentration in counseling. So I have been using art journals in that arena also with my clients back in the day for a long time too. So you will get a little therapy piece in this also. I've always said the art journal is the least expensive piece of therapy out there available to anyone, any shape or form. I mean, all you really need to do it is a pencil and a notebook. Now, that being said, you're going to get all kinds of information on all the fun products to develop and grow your art journaling in this class as well. So we'll definitely take it beyond the pencil. But yeah, I am just so excited. This is a piece of me that I'm getting to share with you. It's bringing two of my worlds together. My love of the art and my love of scrapbooking and my love of helping people and enabling and empowering, I think is the word I want to use more, people to live a fuller life. So my counseling and my background, of that are being brought together in this class, and it's going to be called life journaling. So come look us up. We're at The Paper Life, www.thepaperlife.com. I'm Amy Kuhn. And if you have any more questions, just get a hold of me, but I would love to start you on this journey and watch you fly. Bye!